Welcome back to Entertainment Tomorrow. I'm your host, Jim Johnson, and we're watching our new film, Just Lather, That's All. So let's go in and take a sneak peek. What made you take the role of the barber?
Man, when Chang came up to me and asked if I wanted to play the part of the barber, at first I was pretty skeptical. But then after reading the script and learning about the character, I fell in love. It was sweet.
How did Chang introduce you into the story?
Well, he contacted me when I was in Spain, and he said, I got a great role for you to play. And he said, you'll be playing this captain. And he described the role to me. It was Captain Torres, I believe. Captain Torres, yes. And I right away I said, yes, I'm going to take the role. I really liked what the character was, and the whole idea of the story. I really liked it.
What made you fall in love with the character?
The dilemma. It's so deep and so emotional. He has a choice to kill his largest enemy, but at the same time, he doesn't want to become a murderer. Right?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Huge. Yeah.
It's insane. Mind-boggling.
What made you choose to take the short story and make it into a movie?
Well, in Thailand, when I was a young boy, my mother, she told me, you need to be like a barber, like a father. And so when I grew up, I became a barber. And then I came up with this story, this very heartwarming story of this guy, a barber, who had a dilemma between two things. Either to kill his worst enemy, or to betray his rebels. I mean, that is a big decision.
Yeah, how did you come up with that dilemma? How did you decide?
It was in the story.
It was in the story.
Yeah. I did.
How was it working with your co-star Tyler?
Oh, Tyler, he's a really nice guy. I didn't know him before, but Chang introduced me to him, and we had really great fun working with the movie. He really played the part of the barber really well. The whole dilemma in his head and all that stuff. It was great. It was I have a lot of respect for him, and I really had fun. Hopefully, we'll do something together again.
Yeah, sounds
really
great.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
What made you choose Tyler to play the role as the barber?
Well, okay, so when I thought of barber, I thought Tyler Brock, because he's been in many comic movies. Maybe he wants to change it up to drama or something like that. So I choose him. One of his comedy movies was I believe 3.5 Men. It's actually more of like a TV show.
Yeah, pretty good.
The other one is 50 Cent Goes to Town. They're both very good movies. He acts superior in this, and I think he looks like barber. I mean, his hair is always perfectly.
Yeah,
cut.
I agree.
Yeah, maybe his barber's really good.
So your previous work has been in comedy. What made you choose this type of movie?
Well, man, I've always been known as that guy, right? Like, the funny guy, everybody loves him, likes to laugh with him, but I wanted the chance to be taken seriously for once.
Yeah.
And to play a drama and see how that would turn for my career. And hopefully,
Okay, so
it would turn for the best,
how'd that work out for you?
So far, pretty well. I'm enjoying it, but I might go back to comedy.
Okay. What stood out most to you about the storyline?
Well, I read the script and before I took the job, and when I read the script, while I was reading it, I was very intrigued with this short story, and this whole dilemma the barber faces and everything. It was really emotional, and then the ending was even more fantastic for me. And I said, right away I was in. I said yes. The build up of the story is very clever and very interesting and emotional and deep. And you know, I'm honored. I was honored to work with Chang on this movie. Really enjoyed it.
What elements do you bring to the story to make it a 90-minute feature?
Future?
Feature, yeah.
Okay. Very good question. Short story. Yeah. It's meant to be short.
Yeah.
I make it very long. It was kind of difficult, but I managed to do it with the help of with the casting crew and everything. The editing made it longer too. I made the barber scene, the general and the barber. I made that longer.
Yeah.
Pretty long. I also incorporated a clip from the rebel being shot. Kind of gross, but it had to be done.
Okay.
And I made the barber and the general more deep than even the story could describe it. And they did a good job. They did.
Yeah, they did. Did Chang bring a lot of violence into the movie?
Well, in order for Chang to make this into a 90-minute feature, he had to add some elements to the movie, right?
Yeah.
So, depending on your viewpoint, unfortunately or fortunately, yes, there's violence. It's pretty graphic, but I think it makes the movie sweet. It's awesome.
Okay. So Jorge mentioned a little bit about the ending, but did you stay true to that story?
No, I did not.
No, you didn't.
Change it up a little bit, like a little twist.